After defeating Ludwig, teleport back to his boss arena for an opportunity to get a new dialogue from Simon.
A tragic figure, but he will shame himself no longer. He died with his ideals untarnished. He was a true hero, and earned that much at least. Do you know why the hunters are drawn to this nightmare? Because it sprouted from their very misdeeds. Things that some would rather keep secret. A pitiful tale of petty arrogance, really. High time someone exposed the whole charade. Now, go on ahead. You seek nightmares and the secrets within, do you not?
Then proceed up the stairs and head into the dark hallway that leads to the research hall.
Shrouded by night but with steady stride. Colored by blood but always clear of mind. Proud unto the church. Beasts are a curse and a curse is a shackle. Only ye are the true blades of the church.
Most of the doors that litter this hall are locked for now, so simply head down toward the staircase at the far end. There are two enemies found here. First is the Cathedral Guardian armed with a cane, and the second is a wheelchair huntsman with a powerful firearm. Parrying the Cathedral Guardian is still the best strategy, and the iframes from the riposte animation will protect you from the bullets of the hunter found just past him. Then, simply take out the annoying huntsman. To the left of these enemies, take the stairs down to a locked door and speak to Brador, a dangerous NPC we will meet later. The answer you give to his question is irrelevant and will not affect his questline.
Are you a hunter? Well, that's very odd. Do you hear the toll of the bell? Very well. The beast you seek will not be found here. Go back to your hunt, and if you have the chance, put this night behind you. Places better left untouched, secrets better left alone. Yet forward so brazenly roam.
Up the stairs and back in the main hallway, check the cells along the right wall. One holds the Fist of Gratia, a secondary weapon that can replace firearms in certain situations. Although it cannot be used to parry enemies, this fist weapon serves as a punch mapped to L2. The weapon can be used to artificially extend the combos of a primary weapon, since its attack comes out quickly and always causes the recipient to stagger. Although it does little damage, I suspect the Fist of Gratia will quickly find a use in high-level PvP. Finally, take the stairs to the end of the hallway to the floor up above. To your back, there's a swarm of giant rats that are really no different from those found in Central Yharnam, except that they drop poison throwing knives instead of the standard variety. Take them out now because there are two dangerous hunters found up ahead, and you don't want these rats getting in the way. On the opposite end of the room, a white church hunter prays against the altar. Approaching her will cause her to become aggressive, as well as aggro the black church hunter hiding in the right corner. I'm not sure if it's possible to get the attention of only one of these hunters, so expect to fight the two of them at the same time. The white hunter tends to hang back and fire arcane orbs at you from afar, while the black hunter, armed with Ludwig's Holy Blade, is much more aggressive. I recommend using the beds as cover from the white hunter's arcane attacks, and killing the black hunter first. With her bodyguard defeated, the white hunter becomes much easier to finish off. With that out of the way, walk up to the altar and use the eye pendant picked up from the burning cleric beast in the Hunter's Nightmare. This unlocks an elevator that will take you to the research hall. We will explore this area in the next video, but for now, simply light the lamp and take the elevator back down to the floor below. Trigger the elevator once again, but step off of it as it climbs to the floor above. Mounted to the bottom is another platform that holds Laurence's skull. This is a key item that gives some lore regarding Laurence, founder of the Healing Church. Hold on to this skull for a moment, because there's yet another secret to pick up from this elevator shaft. Pull the lever to return the elevator down, and quickly hop back on the platform to be lowered to a hidden alcove. The chest contains the church cannon, a firearm similar to the standard cannon, but requiring 27 strength and 16 blood tinge. This cannon fires cannonballs in an arc instead of straight ahead, and consumes 10 quicksilver bullets per shot instead of the standard cannon's 12. The slightly lower stat requirements are interesting, but the real place for the church cannon is when the shot arc is more valuable than the straight shot the cannon provides. Take the elevator back up and teleport to the first lamp in the Hunter's Nightmare. Follow the stairs back up to the Grand Cathedral and step inside for an event triggered by possession of Laurence's skull. The burning cleric beast that was once Laurence should be somewhat familiar to a player that has fought the cleric beast from Central Yarnum, as they are essentially the same fight, only with fire damage instead of physical. The only major differences with this first phase is that some of the attacks are followed up by a fire AoE that can catch you off guard. This means you'll be forced to dodge a little wider than normal and have a smaller window for counterattacks. All in all though, Laurence's first phase isn't very different from the cleric beast, and if you're good at fighting one, those skills will carry over to the other. I was unable to parry Laurence as can be done with the cleric beast, but I was able to inflict enough damage on his legs to reap a visceral. After reaching about 1/3 HP or so, Laurence loses the lower half of his body and leaves a trail of lava behind him as he moves. The lava itself doesn't deal much damage, but the stagger caused by landing in it will interrupt a dodge and give Laurence an opportunity to hit you. This is the real problem. Laurence's attacks are much stronger now, and his combos are long and aggressive. Between his dangerous claw swipes and the lava spewing from his lower half, it's extremely difficult to get close enough to this boss to inflict damage. I find it more useful to keep a distance and use arcane items and bone marrow ash to attack from afar. This will prompt Laurence to fire lava at the player, turning the arena into an environmental hazard in a way reminiscent of K-Lag from Dark Souls. Again, the lava is only a minor threat, but it is something to keep in mind when attempting to dodge the claw-crawling combo that will follow. Watch your blood vials and only take the safest opportunities to strike. This fight can be a long one. Defeating Laurence grants you a new lamp, and an oath rune called Beast's Embrace. This rune takes the place of any covenant the wearer might be in, but transforms the player into a beast. This increases the wearer's beasthood, and grants additional moves to weapons such as the Beast Claw. With this optional boss defeated, return to the research hall where the next video will begin.